was a little bit of failure today. Just gonna explain a lot about it. Today I went to the track and raced. I'll show you my body up there. There's the body. I was number 3 in 4-wheel drive. I don't know what class it was, but my rear shocks were not damp enough. The front is just right, except for it's too tough. It's not getting the traction it needs. I've actually had the suspension actually lock up, and like this, it just won't steer. Good thing there's a servo saver, right? But it wouldn't do anything. This front suspension doesn't react. I've never seen it react before, except for the times where it just locks up. Also, I got a lot of wobble here in the rear. I did check that. If you take off the tires, there's a up here. This is a Helion Dominus Tennessee. You can only get this at Hobbytown. Hobbytown had a race. That's where I usually go. But these tires are crap. I probably should have rotated them. Bad thing is, left my 2-wrench at Hobbytown today. Yeah. But it's got all this wobble, and that's actually where the bearings hollow out this area right here in the hub carriers. And what it does is makes all this wobble. And reason how I know it's actually that is because if you take off the tire, there's a little plastic piece that when you get the little T-wrench that comes with it in the first place, you can actually stick it in there and tighten that place up, and then put more tension and it won't have all this wiggle. Well, that didn't. I've done that a million times. I've also adjusted the cambers are just like that, only in the front though. You just put a little Allen wrench in there and tighten this up. Did do that last night. Had a bad angle on those tires. Here's the stock transmitter. It's really nice. It's one of the best transmitters I've ever seen when it comes to stock. But better transmitter would be Spectrum. Now I do have brushless motor. Here's my ESC. Bad thing about it, it's crap. This is I want to give you the name so you don't buy it. Easy Run S10 RTR. It came with a buggy that's sitting right here, my pile of eBay crap. And I do have a parts wall on this. One of the things I do have on it, and I probably should switch this out, but I didn't. So I gotta put those in. And all I'm using for it is a pair of needle nose pliers and Phillips with a rotating end, so it's a lot easier to use that. I like that. So that's all I'm using for today. But one dude at the track told me that he's had issues as well. I did get a new receiver. I'll show you that. Here's the receiver. It still has a plastic film over the label. You want to take that off. Still has a sticker on the back. There's proof that it's new. Stock one stopped working. Other dude at the track. I told the dude that works for Hobbytown. I told him about I'm having issues binding it, the new one. And I told this other guy, and this other guy was like, yeah, I have all these problems too, and he had to get a new transmitter and receiver and stuff, and I'm probably going to sell that. It works. I've already tested it. It's just, it doesn't really work well with my truck. There's something up with it, and it's got to do with the ESC and the motor. The motor has issues. This tape right here doesn't have to deal with anything like that. But I think it's where the wires actually go into the motor having issues. Maybe some of them broke. You know that stupid copper? You notice how it's, or no brass wires, my bad. You know how you bend it easy like this and it will stay? That's the problem. And then you got these other cables. They're aluminum, which is the better kind. They conduct a whole lot better, and they last a whole lot longer. They don't break as easy. These are silicone. These are rubber. Silicone is a lot easier to bend, and you can twist it all around the car. these aren't. These are actually brass. I had to put these on last night because I didn't have any connectors. All my connectors went out. I do keep spare parts for this thing. You know, the tires. I just don't have connectors. I gotta get some Deans. That's the connectors I use. So this. Oh, he told me to upgrade the rear suspension. I'm gonna upgrade the suspension throughout the entire truck. Also, because of the fact that it locks up, I've changed the oil in there so many times. In the past 3 months, I've had this thing. I'm getting a new motor. I believe I'm going to get a Losi Micro SCT. I get 2 of them for one for me and one for my girlfriend. Listen to DJ Medic. His 400th video was all that questions with him and his girlfriend Jim. They did go over one way that he got Jim into RC, and that's quite helpful. I'm going to use that. So I'm going to kind of push the fact that it's $100. I'm just gonna, give it $100 RC, or the 18th scale version of this truck. Either one, because they're both $100. Might go with the Micro SCT. That's quite interesting. I like them a lot better. Losi build quality, but the Helion Animus, that's what it's called. 18 SC is $100, and all the bumpers are quite similar to this. So you hear the bumper? It doesn't bend a lot this way, but this way, watch it. That very easily went back. That's nylon, not plastic. The bumper back here will bend easily. So will the shock towers. I mean the body posts on top of the shock towers. They're extremely flexible. So I do like that. I need to go forward a bit though. Come on, buddy. Mine's a Proline Flowtech. Buddy. Awesome, buddy. My switch is everywhere. Gotta fix that. I'm gonna do some work on this thing tonight. Might change some seals and shocks, clean them out, replace the oil. Maybe replace this rear Aeon back here because it seems like it's getting loose. Plastic stretches over the metal shafts and that goes through it, the pins, and that's how they eventually break. Is they stretch and they just snap. And honestly, that's happened to me a lot. Also, I want to show you this buggy. This is cheap built, but has some alright shocks. I do like the shocks. That's the only thing I really like about this buggy. Do have bubble wrap on it. It's got quite thick. I guess you can say thick. A little bit thick. This is a new body. It's still a little thin on the thin side. The stock body. Drove this truck. This buggy. My bad. Flipped it and stuff, and it broke the entire body. Also, I replaced the chassis and many other things. But it was 4-wheel drive. Now I've got to set up this 2-wheel drive. Gonna get this on it, and should get rid of this wobble. Turn down dual rates on my other transmitter. Here, steering, dual rates. Okay. I had these batteries in it forever, and I've been using this transmitter for a long time. So here's this transmitter. Do like this one a bit more. It's a bit more higher quality. But 6 batteries, quite awkward. Also, I'm making a smoke machine go on my bike. Look at this. I'm gonna mount this all up. This stuff. I'm gonna make this come out to the back. I'm gonna extend it out longer and stuff like that. Make it look like exhaust. And have all the smoke coming out the back of my bike. And then I'm gonna wire up a nickel metal hydride battery to it, and then I flip a switch up on the top, and I can control all it at my handlebars. So thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.